and gentlemen, Jim Carrey, Angelina Jolie, and Elvis all live on the same block, only in Hollywood. All right, have your cameras out, guys, because we are pulling up on what is arguably the most famous part of our backlot. This is Courthouse Square, better known as Hill Valley, from the Back to the Future movies, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Across the plaza on your left is the clock tower that was struck by lightning to send the DeLorean back to the future. But if you look real closely, you'll notice something very important is missing. The clock. We took it down on purpose, actually. You see, that clock was so iconic and immediately recognizable that when other productions would film out here, people were recognizing it. We don't want that to happen. We'll reuse these sets over and over again. Great example, the CBS show Ghost Whisperer used to film here. We don't want you guys watching the show and going, wait a minute, what's Jennifer Love Hewitt doing in Hill Valley? So we took it down. And again, that's a great example of set decoration. Now, as we round the corner here onto New York Street, I'm going to call on Jimmy Fallon again to tell you about his adventures here in New York City.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman, tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just, just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
So some big movies that shot right here on New York Street. Captain America, the First Avenger. The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Transformers, Changeling starring Angelina Jolie, The Sting starring Robert Redford, and then there are the TV shows like NCIS and Criminal Minds and The Mindy Project and Key and Peele on Comedy Central, and I can keep going. These are the most used sets on our lot for a reason. They are so flexible. So many directors choose them for their projects. But speaking of directors, I'm going to call on one of my all-time favorite directors to tell you more about this next portion of the tour. Ladies and gentlemen, director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet.